So this post is from Oliver Barker, who's a Ghanaian who talks about the Africans that his government disappeared, who he was representing, so that they could get their visas back from the United States. They decided to take Africans that he was representing and disappeared them at the Ghana-Togo border. However, this post is about Ghanaians being greedy, selfish, ignorant, and scamming and defrauding. And it cracks me up how this Ghanaian literally pretends that Ghanaians aren't scamming, defrauding, thieving, and he posts all these posts and he plays so aloof. This Ghanaian who was educated in the United States, who has UK citizenship, sits here in his posts and tries to pretend that Ghanaians are wonderful people. But he posts things like this about the pricing of housing, which Ghanaians have raised because Black Americans live in the country. Literally, if you look for housing, the rent has been raised all over Ghana, and some of these owners will say, "Oh, it's because of cement prices. Your buildings are already built, your apartments are already built there," and then you say, "Oh, well, the cement prices are too high." You're not doing any upgrades to your apartments. It's just you're making excuses, and then they're pricing it in dollars, which the new John Trump Mahama has banned pricing things in dollars. But he's acting so surprised that this place was so expensive, and he's acting like Ghanaians have morality. Like, this is one of the things you learn, and this is why so many Black Americans left Ghana, and they made a video. A Ghanaian made a video and said, "Oh, Black Americans left Ghana because they couldn't afford it." They couldn't afford it because no one can afford to be scammed and overcharged for being a foreigner. And as you see new Black Americans moving to Ghana and hyping the place up, they're paying rents that when I arrived were non-existent in Ghana. I did see a 2 or 3 bedroom apartment. It was 21,000 US dollars a month. It wasn't even nice, and it was an apartment, and it was $21,000 a month. I remember that made social media posts all over. It went viral. But this right here, Ghana is the second highest scamming country in Africa, the fifth highest scamming country in the world. They're murdering Black Americans and demolishing their homelands, and Ghanaians are acting so surprised.